boy. There we... But I still wish you wouldn't bother, Joni. What bother, honey? I've saved all my things since college, and if my sister can't use them, who can? Oh, let's see what's inside. You know, I haven't looked in here since my senior year. I guess I haven't been in here since my junior year. Oh, here's a sweater I was just crazy about. I guess the moths were pretty fond of it, too, huh? Oh, my tennis rackets. You know, I used to play a great game of tennis. 8 fraternity pins.
8 fraternity pins?
Yeah, I used to play for side bets. My softball glove. I used to play the hard way.
Say, Joan, it sounds like you used to spend all your time in college in athletics. Even a football.
Oh, yeah. Gee, I remember that football. It was autographed by every member of the varsity. Butch Strakowski, Buzzer Gordon, Whizzer Wisnograd, Swivel Hips Turner. You know, they gave me this football for being the head cheerleader.
I bet you had fun being with the football team so much.
What a bunch of guys they were. Big, strong, handsome. I don't know about the rest of the students, but I sure knew what I was cheering about.
Wait a minute, Joni. If you were so nuts about these guys, how come you married Brad?
Well, he was on the debating team, and he convinced me that they were just a bunch of jerks.
Wish I could meet a bunch of jerks.
Oh, well, don't worry about it, honey. You know, Brad's on the financial committee for the university, and he gave me a lot of facts and figures about the place the other day. You know, he told me that at Southside U, there are 2 fellas for every girl, so you'll get your share. Yeah, just leave it to the law of supply and demand.
What's the use? There's just no demand for what I supply.
Oh?
Oh, it's 10:15, and I've got a 9 o'clock class. If I don't hurry, I'll be late.
Well, you went along, dear. I want to look in this trunk some more.
Okay.
Wonder if this style will ever come back. Might. I better save it.
Well, here we are.
Thank you so much. It certainly was thoughtful of you to suggest holding our committee meeting at your home, Judge Stevens.
Well, it was closer. Here, let me take your
Very
hat.
nice.
Won't you have a seat? I want you to meet my wife. Oh, Joan.
I'll be right down, dear.
Oh, she'll be here in a minute.
Well, we have $150,000 pledged so far. Now, since the chemistry building is going to cost $250,000, that means approximately $100,000 still to be raised.
Well, let's see. The wealthiest alumnus is Calvin J. Huntington. Now, if we could find a way to approach him, he might give us the whole $100,000.
Well, that's entirely conceivable. But Mr. Huntington doesn't part with money without being shown a very good reason.
Yeah, good reason. You know, maybe if we actually showed him that old chemistry building and he saw how antiquated and dilapidated it was.
Excellent idea. A tour of the chemistry building.
I think it should work.
Brad, I found it. My old raccoon coat. You remember I used to wear it rain or shine, darling? And if you didn't have a raccoon coat in those days, you were just nobody.
I know.
Oh, Zanzing
Oh,
Zang.
no, Joan.
Must be a Harvard man.
Yes, you see, ever since my wife's sister has gone to college, it's been... Look, Joan, this is the financial committee. So for heaven's sakes, try and be dignified. Oh, I almost forgot. Yes, this is Mr. Doherty, Miss Patterson. This is my wife.
I'm delighted.
I'm charmed.
I'm Joan. I mean, I'm awfully happy to know you folks, really.
Yes, well, Joan, don't you want to take off your coat, dear?
No, I think I'd rather wear it, Brad.
No, well, dear, it isn't exactly in style any longer, honey.
I know, but I'd rather wear it, Brad.
Dear, will you take the coat off, please?
You see, I just got an invitation to a come-as-you-are party, and this is where I was.
Look, yes, Joan, won't you get some refreshments, please?
Of course
Here,
I
take
will.
this with you,
Yes.
dear. I never get from the couch. Embarrassing. I mean, she's It is. It's with the youngest.
Getting back to our problem, suppose Mr. Huntington refuses to contribute.
Oh, well, yes. There is that possibility.
Well, we'll just have to raise the money some other way.
Well, say, how about a raffle? You know, my club made $93 last year, and all it cost us was the price of a turkey. Or if you don't want a raffle, you could have a, chocolate?
No, thank you.
How about you, Miss Patterson?
Oh, thank you, no. I'm dieting.
Really? I never would have believed it. I mean, nobody would believe you needed it.
Yes, well, now, let's get back to raising the money.
I wonder if we could get a state grant.
Or perhaps some federal funds.
I've got it. You could have a bazaar. That would do the trick, really. Honey, you could bake some cakes, and you could be in charge of the bingo game, and we'll have a kissing booth. I'll be in it, and we'll charge the men $1 apiece to kiss me. 50 cents? Quarter?
Slug?
Stevens, I'm sure your suggestions have merit in their way, but we have to raise $100,000 for the university.
That much? Oh, then there's only one thing to do. Cut the salaries of the football team.
Judge Stevens! Perhaps we had better continue this discussion at a future time.
Oh, yes, that's...
Good night,
yes.
Mrs.
Oh, good night.
Good
yes.
night.
Well, good night.
There you are.
Oh, say, and if I get any more ideas, well, I'll tell them to Brad, and he can tell them to you.
Please do.
Yes, good night. Good night. Joan, all I want you to tell me is that you've forgotten all about this nonsense and you realize that you're not a college girl anymore.
Oh, but Brad.
Oh, embarrassing me in front of the committee in that ridiculous get-up.
Oh, Brad, you didn't talk about that outfit this way when I was in college.
But it wasn't outdated when we were in college. A midi blouse. Don't you realize that Bloomer girls went out with Coolidge?
Well, he probably had a very fine time. 23 skidoo for you, Bradley J. Stevens. Wow, those college men are getting worse every year. And you were afraid you wouldn't even get one.
Don't be silly, Joni. You know if they were men, I wouldn't be running. Those are girls. Sophomores.
Don't tell me it's hazing week already.
That's right. They make us freshmen wear these outfits, and whoever wears one is a marked woman. Gee, I hope they didn't see me come in here.
Oh, Beverly, I'm surprised at you. Afraid of the sophomores. It's all good, clean fun.
Good, clean fun, she says. They took one of my classmates and threw her into the fountain.
So what? Lots of college students have been thrown into fountains.
From a second-story window?
Well, you kids nowadays are just softies.
We are not.
Look, honey, you can believe me. Hazing is all in fun. And it's the most fun to the so-called victim.
Oh, sure.
I mean it. If I could do it, I'd sure like to go through my college days again.
Yeah, especially initiation. Oh, I'd better go upstairs, clean up, and do some studying. I've been so busy dodging sophomores, I haven't opened a book.
Haven't hung up your clothes either. Oh, well. Crazy. Oh, dig this cool outfit.
I told you I saw one go into this house.
Oh, you must be the girls' ping pong team. I'll get my sister.
Oh, we don't want your sister. We just want you.
But,
Okay, Jimmy, hold it. We don't want to ruin this freshman. At least not right here.
oh, freshman, then you want my sister.
Look, we told you. We don't want your sister. We want you.
But you don't understand. You got the wrong freshman. I mean, girl.
Miss Rush is so scared she'll say anything.
Oh, no, I can prove it. Look, excuse me. Oh, sis, come on down here, will you, dear?
Okay.
You see?
What's up? Uh-oh.
They're looking for the freshman who lives in this house.
Let's see. 133 Stone Drive. This is it. You're Beverly, and don't deny it.
No, I'm not Beverly. That's Beverly. Aren't you, Beverly?
What did you say, Beverly?
I thought so. Come on, Beverly.
Now, wait a minute. You can't do this to me, dear. Tell them.
But Beverly, you said yourself hazing is fun.
Oh, yes, dear.
Especially to the so-called victim.
Oh, yes.
In fact, you were just wishing you could be initiated. She really was.
Well, her wish is coming true. Get going.
Why, you traitor! This is the biggest double cross since Benedict betrayed Arnold.
Goodbye, Beverly.
Okay, girls. I can go along with a gag. If you want to carve your initials in my back, go ahead and start carving. Oh, say, and while you're at it, will you
Nice
carve the
cute,
Gettysburg
Dottie.
Address?
Good.
on
Wait
it,
till she
too?
feels this ice in her
There's a
back. She'll
line in
swear
it
it's
I
the
keep
knife.
forgetting.
Yeah, let's see how brave she is then.
Well, come on, girls. Get going. Let's start carving it up. If you think for 1 minute that I'd believe that you'd use a real knife, you're sadly mistaken.
Okay, Dottie, do your stuff.
You see, I'm not a teenage kid. That's why I'm just cool, calm. Oh! You did it! Oh, my goodness! How could you do so? What's an ice cube you used, huh? I'm just wet, that's all. Well, that was a very funny bit.
Grab her, Jenny.
Oh, no, you don't. Next time, don't pick on a little kid like me.
Hey, this way. Come on. We gotta get her. She saw us coming. She ducked into the locker room.
I saw her, too. She's in here somewhere. Well, let's go find her.
Say, did you see a freshman girl around here?
Nope, can't say I have. Sorry, girls.
Hey, isn't that funny? That baseball player's slip is showing.
Slip? Hey, what's that? Hiding in one of the lockers.
Yeah, that's where she got the baseball outfit.
Yeah. Well, we're gonna have to search them all. Jenny, you take that aisle over there.
Okay.
Dottie, you and I'll work down here. Come on.
Okay. Oh, excuse me. But have you seen a baseball player around here with the slip showing?
Nope, can't say that I have. Sorry, girl.
Hey, that's Bev in the football suit. Come on, let's go.
Should have used the Notre Dame shift.
Okay, girls, everything's ready. Bring her in.
Now, look, girls, I'm telling you for the last time, I'm not a freshman, and my name isn't Beverly.
You're right. You may be telling us for the last time. And now for the CH-1206.
Oh, no, not the CH-1206. But we had that planned for the freshman president.
Oh, it's too terrible.
Oh, it's too terrible.
can't even bear to watch.
Look, kids, there's no sense in wasting this on me. I'm not scared a bit. So why don't you save this gag for the freshman president?
And now, 1 full ounce of CH1206.
I like it strong. Let's fill her up, huh?
Do you realize what this is, freshman?
Why, sure, it's some kind of harmless drink that you're trying to frighten me with.
Listen closely, freshman. This liquid turns people into apes.
Oh, you mean I can become a gorilla?
This is a glass of ape potion.
Oh, ape juice. Well, let me drink it and get it over with so we can all go home, huh? It's a pretty big potion of potion. Well, on a hatch. Nothing, see? Say, it's not bad, though, girls. Maybe you could put this stuff on the market as 8-potion cola. Or you could put it out in low-calorie form for people who want to become apes, but who just don't want to be fat apes. Or, say, you might sell it in powder form. Instant 8-potion. Well, I guess that concludes my initiation, now, girls, so we can all go home now. What's the matter?
Oh, it's horrible. We never should have done it. Oh, we'll be expelled from school.
I get it. I look like an ape, huh?
Oh, the worst-looking ape we've ever created.
Oh, cut it out now. Listen, I've been trying to tell you, kids, I'm much too sensible, dear, you see, to fall for any gag like this. Ape potion turn people. I look like an awful ape, huh? Oh, believe me, dear.
Hurry up, Dottie, and get the
I
mask on.
start
Okay, I'll be
having
ready.
fun and everything, but I don't go for a little bit.
Well, if you don't believe me, look in the mirror. It's already started to work on your head.
It has, on my head. Okay, honey, I'll satisfy you. I'll be a monkey's uncle, and I think I am.
Well, we can't trust that potion too long.
Yeah, she's been an ape long enough. Let's give her the antidote right away.
Yeah, give it to me right away, please.
Freshman, this is the only bottle of anti-ape potion in existence. Drink this.
Oh, give it to me. Oh, you spilled my bottle of honey. Oh. Girl, you shouldn't do this to me. A thing like this could ruin my marriage.
Oh, we're past silence. Come on, we gotta get out of here. Done, Dottie.
Come right in. Here we are. Now, Mr. Huntington, you can see that this equipment is outmoded. It's certainly inefficient. It's antiquated. Joni, what's happened?
Oh, Brad, it's just awful. They mistook me for Beverly. I didn't think they would do that.
I'm sorry. Mr. Huntington, this is my wife, Joan.
How can you introduce me to anybody at a time like this?
Huh?
Oh, Brad, divorce me. Send me to a zoo or even back to Africa. I don't care.
Look, will you take Mr. Huntington, show him the rest of the laboratory? I want a few words with my wife, Mr. Huntington. You'll excuse me. Joni, what on the... What is this all about?
Oh, you don't have to pretend, Brad. I know I'm an ape.
An ape?
Oh, yes. The girls made me drink this ape potion and then my bottle of anti-ape potion spilled all out.
You mean to say you fell for that initiation bunk?
Yeah, well, I thought it was bunk at first, too, and then they showed me in the mirror. And
Well, honey, you better take another look in that mirror, don't you think, huh?
Oh, I
Now,
know.
come on, dear. Please.
Now look what happened. I'm a walrus. Oh, what a horrible face.
Horrible face!
Joni, that's Mr. Huntington.
Build a new chemistry building, huh? Why, I wouldn't donate the money for a doghouse now. Let me out. I have never been so...
Mr. Huntington, I should you explain, please. Mr. Huntington, I'll see you.
Just a moment.
Well, Joan, I hope you're satisfied with what you've done.
Well, Brad,
You ruined our chance of getting the $100,000, a new chemistry building. How could you do anything so idiotic, so stupid, so moronic?
Well, you don't have to be a baboon to be a goon.
But it helps. They made her drink this ape potion, and then they convinced her that it worked.
You know, we used to do the same sort of stunts when I went to college. I'll bet they just put sugar in there. That's what we always used. Yep, that's what it is, sugar.
Say, don't tell me that you're afraid to drink that ape potion.
Oh, sure. Look, I'm gargantuan. You know, one thing I can't figure out is how they convinced your wife that the stuff really worked.
Well, they made her look in that mirror over there on the wall. Ape potion gold. Come on, take a look.
I can't see how any full-grown person would really fall for anything to... Look! Why did you let me drink that stuff?
Mr. Huntington.
Well, do something. I'd give anything to get rid of that.
Even a new chemistry
Two
building?
new chemistry... Oh. I felt for it just the same way you did, Mrs. Stevens.
Well, it certainly is easy after you drink that egg potion.
It sure is. Oh, what a relief.
Well, now, Mr. Huntington, how about that new chemistry building?
2 chemistry buildings, he promised.
No, honey, I think that we'd better settle for one.
Well, I'm sure we can work something out, but I'm afraid I'm going to have to run now.
Goodbye, Mr.
Judge.
Huntington.
Mrs. Stevens?
Joni, how can I ever thank you for your part in all this?
Oh, just get me a big ripe banana and a bag of peanuts. Lover, kiss me.
I married Joan. What a girl, what a world, what a life. Oh, I married Joan. What a mind, love is blind, what a wife. Giddy and gay, all day she keeps my heart laughing.